welcome to QuestJunkiesUK. It's a pleasure to be here with you today, and we are brought to you by the kind support of CZRPG, Phoenix Dice, Trollord Games, and Nathrax 3D Minis. Look out for your chance to win in our fabulous giveaways. Check the session for today's giveaway. And, of course, you can get yourselves a lovely discount over on their homepages using the coupon codes that will pop up in chat. Do not miss this amazing stuff. CZRPG with their beautiful encounter design, maps, a fantastic Patreon for you to join. Phoenix Dice, their incredible, sustainably produced, recycled packaging and everything. The wonderful Click-Clap Math Rocks, do check them out. Trollord Games with their incredible Castles and Crusades original system and lots of D&D content as well. And the beautiful 3D printed and beautifully painted, if you wish, minis of Nathrax 3D Minis. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Please check them out and let them know that the Odyssey sent you. Now, let us also say a huge thank you to the wonderful people over at Sirenscape. Amazing music and sound effects for your games, and just makes the whole experience a completely different level. Check them out, stuff for D&D, Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, other game systems, board games, science fiction, fantasy, everything you need. Link in chat for your chance to get a free trial of this amazing product. Now, let's get into the session. To adventure! Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome back to the Underdark and our intrepid adventurers as they continue to try and avoid being in the abyss, instead aiming for out of the abyss. It is a pleasure to have all of these fine storytellers with us today, and all of you lovely people in chat as well. Thank you for the nice people doing the nice things already. I saw you. Hey, Rishi, how you doing, mate? And I saw, who was that? I think we had Only Time Will Tell coming in with the sub. Thank you very much, Only Time Will Tell. If you're still around, please tell us who would get a spin of the wheel. If you are not, so I can roll for it. So yeah, who gets a spin of the wheel there? And McClover coming in with the bits. Thank you as always, my friend. Absolute pleasure, as always. There we go. Only Time Will Tell is still here. Who gets the spin of the wheel? Only Time Will Tell. Thank you for the sub. Let's see who gets some of the shenanigans. Okay. Oh no, I've got the wrong backdrop on this overlay. Curses. Still in the forest.
No, that just means that's where we are. We're in the forest.
Yeah, that's not a tree trunk. It's a stalagmite.
No, it's all an illusion. We've been in the forest all along.
Guys, I had the strangest dream. Did we go back to the Underdark?
No, we just cut.
Oh.
We cut back to the forest, and you're just cocooned in the hags like spiders. Spider
Yeah,
Kingdom.
don't make this worse.
Who has had the worst luck recently? Players.
Worst luck. I think it's Alora.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to Alora.
Okay.
I thought they were asking to like spare them. Don't pile more onto Sam.
No, I think the spin of the wheel is it's predominantly positive stuff, right?
Alora has been small twice.
She already has, but she has 2 inspiration crystals at the moment, so.
Yes.
More.
One more's fine.
Okay. Our storytellers have spoken. I shall abide by this poll.
I care about balance except when it comes to Sam. Sam gets everything.
All right.
It's gonna be.
This is Sam positive stream.
Kalo, as your enlarged form is pushing through the water with Corbin in the boat there is a splash and a shift in the water behind you. And you see the boat behind you is also pitching in the water as Alora also grows a size. 2 big buddies.
We had a name for this.
Big Laura.
Big Laura.
Friggin' Laura.
Swallora.
Swallora.
Yes.
No, that's like all strength. That's oops all strength.
Oh, yeah,
that's
okay.
Swole Laura.
Now, Rishi, thank you for balancing things out here a little, and Kalo gets the disadvantage crystal. You got one on Monday as well,
Rishi,
didn't you?
I'm
Getting
gonna
a lot of those
not
recently.
remember this because I love you too much, and I'm gonna take it. Thank you.
Now, come on, you got off lightly on Monday. It was like got spent on something really innocuous. You're good.
that's fair.
You're good. Okay, cheers, Rishi. Right, okay, welcome in everybody. We are jumping back into Out of the Abyss. Special thanks to all of those lovely people in the pre-reel for being wonderful and supporting the channel. Do jump into their links as they pop up through chat there. Make use of all the fabulous coupons that we have for you to get cool stuff for your games, whatever they may be. And you can also jump in to our Sirenscape affiliate link there, which is on screen, and try them out for free. Use all their cool musics and sounds in your games, because it's cool. Right, okay, so please do that, and you can support the channel while you're at it. And Phantom coming in there with the coupons, thank you, Zal. So please do get in on those deals if you so wish. And we shall get in on this storytelling. We are here in the Underdark, having returned on our way towards the outpost of Mantelderth on the shores of the Dark Lake, where a fragile, uneasy peace is held for the name of commerce and trading between the various peeps, as there are holdouts there of the Drow of Mensbaranzan and around there. There are the Zentarum thugs and their friends from the surface world, and we have representatives from the Swerf Neblin and Durgar holdouts as well, Blingdenstone and Gracklestug respectively. They have been sent there because it is where they believe the next leg of their journey will take them, and they can get information on how to get to this mysterious stone giant library off in the Underdark somewhere. Plus, they have intelligence that their friend, Esmeralda, Elora's previous outlaw buddy, has been taken there by the delusional Quaggoth, who thought themselves an elven prince, and has now seemingly found another way to make peace with the delusions and problems that they were going through. But that involved kidnapping their friend, and they sent off the real elven prince, Darendil, to track them down, and are chasing after them here. Travelling along the Zentarum networks and visiting the various outposts along the way towards Mantelderth in the Dark Lake, they came across one such outpost that had been destroyed, the residents slain, and they discovered that there were a clan of cave bear berserkers who had run over this, and themselves having been taken over and infected with the spores of the demon queen of fungus, Zugtamoy, and had been driven to violence and madness through that. They, summarily dispatched with these rather rude intruders, took the boats from the Zentarum outpost and continued on their way along the swift-flowing icy river through the Underdark caves towards the expanse of the Dark Lake, where therefore to depart with their little crab buddy, that they can become the true invasive species that they were meant to be. And we shall see what happens there. Actually, I just saw Nerd Immersion. Ted over at Nerd Immersion was doing a little video about the monsters that he put into Tome of Beasts 4? The new one, whichever the new one is. I think it's 4 now, right? And he... one of the monsters he created was this big, scary crab-like thing. I was like, yes, that's it. That's what Corbin's crab is going to become. Okay, so that is where we rejoin these fine adventurers, and that is where we rejoin our story. If you would like to jump into the giveaway that is mentioned there, ! Enter in chat to win today's giveaway, which is the fantastic magical marketplaces from Scarlet Song. Lots of little mini encounters and shopping things to drop into your games with NPCs and nice magical locations. Very, very easy to use for one-shots or into your campaigns, however you fancy. And nice little different taste this week for our giveaway, so jump in on that if you want the chance to win. Right, that said and done, let us continue here as we return to the Underdark. So, Elora, the stress of the battle and the phase rest energy just saturating this whole area, around this Zentarum citadel outpost, seems to have taken its effect, and once again you discover yourself being affected and enlarged, your size changed against your will. But, I mean, it's not a tail. Although maybe that's a bad thing, I'm not sure.
I'm about to say don't knock the tail. I just punched the guy with it like 5 times.
That is true. So, over to you, my friends. As you travel down the river here towards the Dark Lake, is there anything that you would like to do along the way?
I feel like shit. I'm gonna put 10 HP from Lay on Hands back on me. That'll put me up to 18 total HP.
Okay.
Why do I want it to be like you just like, but you do it when you do it, it's like you just like run, you run your hands through your hair, so you're just like, but is she laying hands? And that's you like.
Oh yeah, hold on. Ah, what a day, Kalo. It's only Tuesday.
It's been a year. It's January 3rd.
Mm-hmm. So,
I think as we're cruising down and with this, quasi abyssal encounter that we've had, I'm just gonna pop off one of those primeval awarenesses to sense now within 6 miles, because we're back in my preferred terrain, baby. What is it? Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead within 6 miles.
yes. When you were doing it with the 6-mile radius before, you were getting pings every time at distances. Up here, at this kind of level of things, it's not out of control, but you sense more presence than there was last time you were down here. The situation has worsened.
Yeah. So just that kind of like background noise is more.
Yes, there are fiends. It's definitely the fiend side of things.
Could I have Webster, who I assume is in the boat next to me?
Ceiling above.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to do. If he was in this boat next to me, he's the one ceiling instead. But if he's just like walking like upside down while like following the boat.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah.
That's what I. Okay. Thank you.
Now, Elora, are you providing the same services that Kalo is? Are you wading through the river and pushing the boat?
Well, I guess if my size provides, then I might as well.
Yes. If you were to stay where you were just now, then the prow would have just like plunged down into the water, just coming over the front into the boat. Sucks. Okay. I should there we go. Just put you behind the boats there. Oh, hang on. I said front. Nope, doesn't want to.
Yeah, that size, she probably could lift it over her shoulder.
Right. Portage.
You walk there.
I would like a piece, please.
Peace.
Like
The boat's there with two oars. Like uppies. Amen, glad. Okay.
I'm
Like, we're on
tired.
There's no way to tell if we're gonna have enough time for a short rest, right?
I mean, that's up to you.
Oh, wait, I can help with that.
Because I am 15 out of 47.
Actually,
wow.
Plenty.
Small Zakan turns to
Yes, you
their Zentarum guide. I'm very small.
Oh,
Yes,
it's small,
large,
regular
large,
size.
tiny.
It's small.
Yeah, I've lied in my Zoom name because I forgot that I was still small. Turns to the Zentarum guide and after sensing and taking a deep breath, how long to the settlement?
That was the last outpost before the lake, so a day or so.
And
Half a day with the boats.
half a day. So we'll go straight through and no more camps set up there once we get to Manteldareth.
It's better to get into the caves of the outpost than stay out here.
Agreed. Well, in that case, let's stay on our guard and get whatever rest we can in case we encounter anything else. And then, raising their tiny voice a little bit, they call out to the rest of the group in the boats.
Hey guys!
Hey! Is anyone feeling the effects of those spores?
Everyone feels okay.
Corbin is
Do any of
going
you
to,
have the poisoned condition?
Does anyone have the poison? No. Oh, I have a thing. Which one of us looks the roughest? Is it Alora? Just like, even though they are the big.
The lay on hands is probably Alora. Yeah.
Okay.
Kayla was the roughest, but
they because I'm assuming because it was punched out of them. The Corbin still has the like energy butterfly mask that comes up when their magic is kind of still raging. So what they think they're doing is like their normal, oh, I'll help, and go to like punch Alora's leg. But they're like, I gotta put more oomph into it because they're bigger. And they're gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay. So Kalo, is Kalo, you'd like Captain American ink between the two boats, you're like the two boats.
If you're
Provides
good
a
at a
little arm
service,
bridge.
you never do it for free. I demand extra for this.
Corbin just parkours over Kalo's shoulders.
Excuse me.
Just shimmy over.
Thank you.
That is 2d8 plus 2. So you're welcome.
Yes. We'll see. Snake eyes.
What? No. So do you want me to roll that?
11
Yes,
plus
please.
8.
Yeah, you the healer.
Thank
The healer
you.
rolls.
11 plus.
Thank
That's pretty good. I helped it.
Yeah.
You did. You did. Ow, but I feel better. Thank you. You don't have to
Now
punch
my
so hard.
question is, can I use that as technically an attack so that I can use a key point to heal myself a little bit? Because I ain't that good either.
Sure.
Yay! Okay, well, I'll even take the key point because we don't have a way to rest in this. I feel like this is a very Corbin thing to do, like in the middle of the rough region of battle, and those lull times, they're just like, all right, let's go. Like when you punch your thigh, like, or I played sports. When you punch
Get
your
punched
thigh
up.
because you're like, stop failing me. That's sort of what she's doing.
They try to beat the muscle into submission.
Yes. Lacrosse. Lacrosse ruined me, y'all.
Oh man. Only time we'll tell's group were on the Dark Lake for over a month and they had to start fishing for food.
You got this.
I'm sure fishing in the Dark Lake is fine.
I have swim speeds now because of my level, so-
Microbiologist Corbin has inspiration. It's right there. See, look. I'm sorry. The wheel. Sam has. Sorry, Alora has 2. Stop it, microbiologist. I have to refund all of those. Alora has 2 because of the spin of the wheel. That's the only way to get 2. Sorry, I'll give your points back to you, or Kayla will. Stop it.
I am without currently.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Everyone has a
No?
crystal. No, everyone has a crystal.
Oh, I don't have it marked on my sheet. I must
They
have
fished a troll. Nice.
re-earned one.
Well, that just seems silly.
Kayla, can you refund those points? Those
Yeah.
pies?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's all flash microbiologist. Thank you though.
Mhm.
Thank you for the thought.
Well,
Food for thought. Dream pies for thought. Right. So, you.
we're a little topped up in case something interrupts us, but otherwise we have several hours before we get there.
Yeah, and this seems you can see why the Zentarum chose this route because it's a pretty safe way. Like after you've moved away from the bank where the outpost was, the river goes into a tunnel and stays in an enclosed tunnel pretty much all of the way. There's a couple of moments where like a break in the wall is coming up, and like one of the Zentarum have like painted something on the wall to say that it's coming up, and everyone's on their guard to make sure there's no monsters or anything drinking from the river there. And they kind of have Kalo like slow down, Claro and Alora slow down the boats, and you are unaccosted for the rest of your journey. And Elora, as I've been waiting so long to say, everyone else as well, but Elora in particular, welcome back to the Dark Lake. As the river tumbles and spills, it's a bit of a whitewater rafting ride kind of section at the end here. Kind of tumbles and spills out of the mouth of the tunnel that it was flowing through and down over through a gully that's across a kind of rocky shore and cuts through the stone there after centuries and centuries of flowing here. And there is a little 3-foot drop as it kind of does this little mini waterfall into the lake itself, and
like Pirates of the Caribbean at Disney.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's a big head floating in the air above you. You drop just below it, and you find yourselves once more in the wide expanse with the little patches of phosphorescence glowing here and there from the local flora, and you can just feel rather than see the enormity of the open space before you as the softly lapping waters and the drip of all of the countless stalactites that you know are somewhere high up above you break the silence. Well, replace the sound of the river, and you slowly decelerate and have to break out the oars. And Elora and Kalo, you're kind of doggy paddling behind, like holding, like using the boats as like a float. You're like learning to swim. You're like...
I think Elora tries to climb back into the boat.
Yeah,
She Dark Lake. Let me in here.
Corbin will help Kalo get into the boat.
But what's the rush? Everyone looks so nervous. It's fine.
Get in the boat.
I'm getting in the damn boat. Oh, Jesus.
You want to live to call me mom again, you'll get the fucking boat.
Kayla thinking about his summers at the lake house.
Oh, I loved this as a kid. It was just a little dangerous, I was told, but walked away unscarred.
Corbin, Kalo's very blasé about everything, suddenly accelerates over onto the edge and into the boat as something brushes against their leg in the water.
Oh God, I hate that. Ugh.
This is 1, 5, 7. This is the 15th time I've been right.
You'd think.
Who's counting?
Did Kalo multiclass into monk? He moves so quickly.
You never know.
We're gonna have a class trade. Everybody we're gonna take one level and somebody else in the party's class.
Like White Elephant, but classes.
I don't want that one.
We have a game called One Shot Roulette. we need to figure out how the hell to do it without D&D Beyond, but we will figure out a way. Because screw those guys. We are continuing our home game. So, out you pop into this lovely backdrop here. I have the Dark Lake behind me here. And you start to make your way, and the Zents directs you to start heading off to the left as you came out of the tunnel. And you start to move across the open water.
Did we have more than an hour of chilling in the boats?
I think like keeping from like banging off the walls and stuff would count as activity enough to not be a short rest. So
That's fair.
Time was like, yep, Webster's still there.
Oh yeah, I was typing. I'm like, he's on the ceiling.
Not anymore. He's had to come in the boat as well.
Oh okay, all right.
That's a crowded boat.
These are big boats. These were much bigger than I thought they were. I thought they were canoes.
I mean, they're Canadian canoes. Decent size.
Double
ones.
wide.
Yeah. I mean, I think like with Alora and Kalo, like larger than usual. Like it's as is, like two of a large entity and a smaller entity can fit, and then because Zakan's tiny, Webster can fit there. So you paddle out into the depths, the reaches of the Dark Lake, and let's just pop over here. Could I mean, I have to. Alora, could you roll me a d20, please?
Okay.
It's getting caught up on shenaniganery. That's all.
You can't have exploration parts without random encounters.
Grabbing
Yeah,
it.
that's fair.
See if you guys get yourself a water troll as well, like Only Time Will Tell's group.
Look, I
9.
have 5 children. Can you please?
9.
A 9.
Yeah, you don't want to leave all those children to an orphan.
I have 5 children. They're all here with me. Please, I'm trying. They'll all murder you, but I'm trying.
You like the one lady with the dogs. There's so many of them, I can't protect them all.
That's Liz Corbin, but they're like a cave spider and a fire beetle, and they clearly can take care of themselves. I can't protect them all.
So yeah, basically you have 2 large canoes and Corbin's ark.
Yeah. Gosh.
That's what this episode's called.
Everyone's like, oh, story arc? No, no.
No. And that's what keeps happening every time we go to do Corbin story arc. Something just it'll be like Toph getting their
Yeah, so
getting their adventure.
each of you has an arc in this adventure, but Corbin's is different. Different spelling. So, a 9 on a random encounter roll is no encounter. So, I think on occasion, like 2 or 3 occasions, you see like the luminescent glow of eyes as something breaches the surface and just gazes in curiosity and judges whether or not to attempt to get themselves a lunch. But seems a bit too much to try and bite off and chew here. And they do not accost you. And you continue on your way. Now, let's have a look here. As you are making your way across there, the Zentarum directs you towards another rocky shore. The variety of terrain around the edges of the Dark Lake is fairly limited, but this one's interesting. So you find this rocky shore, and it has like a large Zirkwood forest stretching along it, and lots of the other various types of Underdark fungi stretched and scattered underneath. And you look at it, and it looks fairly healthy. It looks like Zogtamoy's influence isn't stretching out in this direction too much. And as you approach, there is a low whistling sound of a particular melody, which the Zentarum traveling with you reply to, harmonizing beautifully with it, I might add. And with the correct response, the Zentarum guards on the shoreline step out from their hiding places behind the Zirkwood trunks of these large 30-foot high mushrooms and they have their crossbows and things ready just in case someone was being forced to give the proper response. But they see that the Zentarum who are with you are there voluntarily, and whilst they look mildly surprised at the guests, they reach a hand out as the ropes are tossed, and they help you beach the boats on the shoreline and tie the lead ropes off around the mushroom trunks. The Zentarums are catching up with them and talking to them, and quite animatedly. They're whispering and keeping their voices down, but they seem fairly agitated about something.
As long as don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. Okay.
So, what are the four of you doing whilst this is happening?
I'm curious. I want to listen in, or try to listen in.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Similarly listening in.
Yeah, we're just all so nosy.
Everyone's just like,
It's like as a group, we just like act normal. By
just getting our bags, taking a very long time to get our bags ready and out of the boat.
I have to check all of Webster's saddlebags to make sure they're okay. Mine is at least believable.
John, I'm pleased to implore you that I'm pleased to inform you that due to the rustling of the bags in Corbin's, preparations, that is a natural 1 on that perception check.
Corbin's just chattering like at Caleb.
The good news is that does get shot of your disadvantage.
Yeah. The bad news is, Corbin, what were you saying?
How'd you guys come?
That's a 25.
Nice.
It's fine. Zakan heard it.
Zakan's very good at shutting out whatever's happening.
Especially, you're still newish. He has a little bit more time drowning.
Just like an overworked parent filling up the glass from the box of wine. You just tune out everything else.
I rolled a natural 20, so Zakan and
Nice.
I have hawk-like ears right now.
Mama,
We
you
really
papa.
want-
Mama,
really
you papa.
want to distract.
You'd love to hear it.
I
Mama,
think Alora and Zakan are like conferring together, but like they're just pretending to and really are just listening keenly.
but Corbin, it's not Mama and Papa, it's Mama and Grandma, which is a much more formidable duo.
Yeah, powerful duo.
Okay, so you two.
Mama y abuela. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You two overhear what's going on, and you hear the following exchange. Yeah, we're not sure. It's I don't know. It's nothing that's ever happened before. But it's too good an opportunity to pass up. We have a meeting coming up with the Drow. We're gonna get a shot at the others, take the place for ourselves. And the ones that came with you are like, what? The Durgar and the Swerfneblin? He's like, well, yeah, why not? Once they're done killing each other, then we just step in and take over. It's gonna be perfect. There's been some funny swords knocking around. We've got one of them in captivity here. Tried to steal some of our boats and sneak off. Stupid elf. And that line of conversation continues. That's as much.
The last thing that Kalo said was, what was that, Corbin? I said everything actually pretty much made it. I don't know what they made these sacks or like the drawstring out of, but the fact that they stay closed while Webster is upside down is actually really useful. We could probably use it for something else. Do you have something I could empty this bigger one into?
As much as I would love to, I think I just have the same kind of big one that you do. I'm kind of useless in that department.
No, you're not useless. You're just not currently useful.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, do we have everything? And they look over at Zakan and Alora, because they were just not even paying attention.
So,
Yeah,
Laura was
we,
like, what do you do?
rejoin.
This is as long as you can stall without looking suspicious at the boats.
Where were we supposed to go? Like, do we have a place they said we could go and put our things?
They're going to continue leading you to the settlement.
Then we just would like continue to follow them. You technically couldn't move without them if they were leading us someplace. We're gonna play that card.
Yep.
Or at
Yeah.
least I vote
I
we
mean-
play that card.
Yeah, we group up and then wait for them to lead us.
Yeah, we're already chatting. We were having a completely different conversation. It was about sex.
That was, you said sax, didn't you? Yes.
I did.
It's like,
Oh, phones. I don't. Yes.
it's like, don't worry, Kayla. I can bluff this. Yes, we're just over here talking about sex, as you do.
I
What are you
know
talking
better
about?
not to tell them.
We're all adults.
Yeah, very, very positive. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yes, I've done that before.
No. Oh no, we're secretly the Virgin Squad. Oh no.
Oh no!
So you are waiting as the guides come back over, and they're like, things have got a bit squirrely, it seems, in the outpost. So just no, it should be okay. It seems the Durgar and Sverfneblin enclaves are at each other a bit, but we should be okay.
I'm sorry. Are you saying we can't get to Mantle Death right now?
No, we're gonna go. We'll go to the Zentarum enclave. Should be fine.
The Sverfneblin and the Durgar, with an open conflict. What happened? Do you have any information as to what's going on there? That could affect the outpost in a most unsavory way.
Well, as you remember, the outpost is in a very delicate balance, and it's all based around not stealing from each other. Apparently, the Sverfneblin stole something from a Duragar merchant, and they're demanding justice from that. You know what the Duragar are like, they. And he's like, looks up at you, Kalo and Delora. They, no offense meant, they enlarge themselves and go at it with their pickaxes. They're like. And you guys, you've experienced the Duergar ability to double in size.
Yeah.
When they're fighting. Anyway, it's all a bit swirly. Some of the visitors from the surface have gone a bit nuts as well, it seems.
I'm going to call liar on this fine gentleman. I'm going to try and perceive his lying self.
You could try to insight his lying self.
Yeah, I was just
Yes. Let's use the Kalo dice and see if that does any better.
I know.
Fool of a drow.
15.
15.
That's good. Good.
You have a crystal?
I do.
You good?
I'm going to hold it.
Okay. He seems to be telling the truth.
I don't like how you worded that.
Sorry, it's been a while. All right. Well, I'll follow your lead then.
Right. Go on in. And they start marching up the beach into the Zerkwood grove, and a little bit set back into the large mushroom forest. There is a cabin erected, with walls kind of put up between trunks of the large mushrooms, making a little kind of base here for coming and going. And you, let's see, you see that they're leading you towards the back of the forest, which is kind of sandwiched here between the Dark Lake waters and the cavern wall. And you can see in the cavern wall at the back there is a jagged opening into a fissure in the rock, which they say leads into And as you were approaching on the water, you could see that this was the art that I've been sharing on Twitter and stuff. It's that massive pillar of rock and mantled earths in natural caverns and waterways that are inside that. So you're heading towards that now, and you see this figure they've been talking about, bound to one of the smaller Zerkwoods. So it's like as if they've been bound to a tree. They're kind of like they're kind of slumped into their bindings, like forward, and very dishevelled and rough about the edges. But and their heads hanging down, their hair over their face and everything. But it's still very recognizable. It's Derendil.
Rush over.
Ah, damn it. I was going to be like, I said I have to stop anybody from rushing before they go do that. Like they're in the middle of going, all right, guys, everyone calm.
The Zents are just like, hey, leave him be. He's flipped his Zerkwood cap. He's gone.
No, Are you sure you have the right elf?
What do you mean? What do you care?
Well, that elf might have some very pertinent information about a friend of ours who they were searching for.
Is this stuff to do with the dwarves?
No.
No.
Well, then it's none of our business. Come on, let's go.
It is my business.
Ugh. Fair enough. It's been a long journey from the outpost. Come on, Frid. Let's have a smoke. They
We'll follow your lead.
Slouch off onto the other side and just they're waiting for you. They're still in sight of where Derendil is attached to the tree. Just don't untie him. He's a bit deranged, it seems.
Yeah, I think Alora follows Kalo and runs up to the tree and just shouts his name from the base of the tree. Derendil, is that you?
And he's at the base of the tree as well. He's just like tied up against. Yeah, he's just tied up against the trunk. Yeah. No problem.
Right, it's the base of the tree. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just go towards him, and you call out, and the head kind of weakly raises up. Oh. Laura? Everyone? It's been some time. And I've failed you on so many levels.
Kalo's going to put a hand on his cheek and cast Cure Wounds first level.
What does that look like as the magic transfers over?
Yeah, I think it definitely has the same glow as the moonlight, and just kind of hushing him. We told you. You're lucky you found the right adventuring party to work you through this.
He looks a little stronger. No. You don't understand. I apologize for my unwitting, to be fair, I suppose. I shouldn't make excuses, though. All this time. All these lies. Please, if you find Derendil, apologize to him. Apologize in the way that my people pushed him over the edge. To think. To think. I thought I was a prince. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about? What happened?
The persecution of a poor elven prince transformed by an evil wizard into that Quaggoth form. Poor Darendil, you must find him. You must help him. He needs to return to his mother. Sounds funny. His mother. Not mine. Not mine. All of these lies. Wait. Do you think she was in on it? Do you think she knew? Maybe she's in league with this wizard. Maybe she knows. She's known all along. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Where am I from? If Darendil was supposed to be there and taken away from his people, who was I? Why? None of it makes any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's all just a joke.
And I use Dawnbringer to use once a day. I can use second level lesser restoration. See if it does anything.
Okay. Let me double check.
Your creature then can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Okay. Yeah, let me just double check one thing. Okay.
To double check for my visual
Yeah.
image here, this is Wood Elf Darendel, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not Quaggoth Darendel.
Sorry, second.
The one currently tied up and ranting is Wood Elf Darendel.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems that he thinks the Quaggoth who was with you is actually what the Quaggoth was saying is true.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's saying. That the Quaggoth was actually Darendil, and he's been he's been pretending all this time. And was that lesser restoration you said, Aurora?
Yes.
Okay. Then okay. It seems to calm his emotions a little. He's not so agitated as he was just before, but he continues to mutter under his breath in a much more controlled way about the fact that he's betrayed everyone, betrayed you.
Zakan, who had been kind of watching from a bit of a distance, comes up, I guess, below everyone's sight line, still small, and says to Alora, "Let me have a try." And they're going to touch Darendil and cast Protection from Evil and Good, which will potentially grant him advantage on a new saving throw against the relevant effect, which is if he is charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature. So that's aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Big brain move right there.
Protection.
So, protection from evil and good, yeah. So if you cast it on someone who's already under an influence, then they get advantage on a new saving throw.
I see. What level spell is that?
It is a first level spell, but because Zakan knows exactly what influence we're dealing with, which is the Prince of Deception, Frazor Blue, they're gonna put everything into it. We'll do it at 3rd level, which is the best that I got.
Okay. Again, the power of your magic courses through them, and you can see that it goes through them, but they do not seem to snap out of anything or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they kind of exhale after the effort, and they just look at the group and shake their head. You'll need to be away from here, and I think greater magics than we have, but the priority would be getting him as far away from the Underdark as possible.
I need to know what happened. Why? Where did he go? What did he see? Like, what caused this?
We're not going to get those answers, Alora. Not right now. Not with the way that he is. And Corbin doesn't. It's not like they don't look like they're trying to like calm you down. They look like they've been watching this entire time, like the back and forth, and have been like scanning and like analyzing. He's like, he is useless to us right now. Until we can fix whatever that is, he's useless. We can't even get any answers on where Darendel is or what he would be able to do with Esmeralda. That's not something we can do right now. We have no information on it. But I think I know how to get some.
What's your idea?
And they are going to kind of look around and make sure nobody's like listening in on them. I know we have the Zentari.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of over there, but I just need to get in touch with a friend. And I know I have to have a way to get in touch with Amara. Like to let her know I'm here so that we can meet up later. There has to be.
Once you're inside, yeah. But like from out here.
Yeah, I know it's once we're inside. I wouldn't do it out here. I just wanted to know there is a way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I just need to get in touch with somebody, and that'll be easier to do once we have everyone settled in our rooms. Do you trust me?
Of course, but if we're walking into a time bomb, hello, what do you think?
I'm beyond myself. I don't know what happened to him, and he's not coherent, and what we're doing isn't helping.
Then it means that something.
We have to get him down from here. I don't know if there's anyone who can help us.
As to what happened to him, it's the Abyssal Lord, Frazor Blue. He's the same one that spun the Quaggoth Darendel into his current state. This is his domain. This is what he does.
If this is something else that he's done, then the best thing that we can hope to do is to offer some type of comfort to him.
And I wouldn't believe a single word that he says.
You said I not believe a single word that he says.
What's in his head right now are the Demon Lord's lies, nothing else.
Exactly. So anything we ask him, no matter how small or detail-oriented, would be construed to make us do what he wanted.
Put a pin on this.
Sorry, Buns,
Come back to him.
Your mic is better than normal, but when you're being conspiratorial, it goes real quiet.
But I feel like I got to whisper.
Stage whispers.
Stage whisper.
Stage whispers.
ASMR
You Zeds
whispers.
keep smoking.
So we have to get him down from here. And then
No.
when we do, we can't take him. We just leave him
No.
here.
Yes. Yes. So that if anything
Perhaps-
happens, we are not tied to it.
Oh, man of
Maybe
vibes,
the
thank you.
Zents could be convinced to put him in slightly more comfortable arrangements. Still imprisoned,
Maybe.
but
I think that it's unwise for us to show more interest than we already have.
The Zants aren't going to give us any quarter, and unfortunately, I do tend to agree. The only way we're going to be able to help him is if we deal with the problem at hand. Up until now, he won't even know that he's bound here. So, the sooner we take care of this, get Esmeralda, we can help Darendal.
Would it make you feel better leaving him behind if he was in better chains? It was like just very straightforward question. They're like, would it make you feel better? Would it make it easier for you to leave so that we can go inside? If you knew that this wasn't how he was being held.
I mean, I just feel terrible. We knew he wasn't capable. We sent him to his death. Or worse, madness.
I'm gonna turn to those lovely chaps that we've traveled with.
You're done. Let's get going.
Yeah, one thing. It turns out that you guys might not be as sound as you thought. It turns out that he does have important information that does have to deal with you. And we're not going to get it if he's constantly in whatever position that is. I'm not saying take him out of chains. I'm saying, can his feet at least be on the ground?
Yeah, alright, I suppose.
Some type of shelter. If he dies, how are we going to get any type of information from him?
Well, the others are watching him. He's been held
The others
here.
can watch him die. Yeah, sure. I'm not saying give him a room. I'm saying put a tent over him. We don't have time for this. I will roll not intimidation, but like persuasion.
I mean, there are no...
Like, give him a tarp and let's go.
There are
They're annoyed with it is what they're trying to get off. Like, why is this even a tarp?
And there are no elements to like shelter him from here. I mean, he's good. Yeah,
Like they said, they didn't want him to be hanging there, and I figure if he at least gets a tent, he'll have some sense of whatever.
So they
They do what he wants as long as he's not being crucified anymore.
I mean, yeah. My image. I mean, sorry if I described it badly, but he's not hanging from the mushroom. he's just, you know, he's
Yeah, no, we had a full
against the
full
trunk.
Aladdin dungeon toes can't really touch the ground situation. That's what we thought we were dealing with here.
Okay. Oh no, he stood on the ground and attached to the trunk, like he's
Oh, okay.
tied to the
Like
trunk.
like don't cut down old Okie style.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Yeah.
Alora, new friend here, Man of Vibes, who jumped in to say hello and immediately subscribed. Thank you very much. Has given you that spin of the wheel. So we shall see just what's in
Like,
store.
oh, just be
You're
normal
already
size,
already enlarged.
I can't be stealthy, but I'm this big.
I don't know why I thought you
Let's see.
somehow got small again. Why I thought you somehow shrunk back to normal.
Elora-
soon we will sleep.
It's been like
Elora Illustrious, until your next long rest. These things are resetting on a long rest, by the way, now. Because that's when things reset naturally. Until your next long rest, Elora Illustrious, you are all strength. So, Swallora has returned.
Swallora!
Thank you, Mana. So,
She's
20
12 feet tall.
20 strength.
Built like a brick.
I'm clipping that. That was great.
That's
Wait a
it.
second.
Take that tree and put it over her shoulder.
Attack of the
All I
50-foot
want to
Elora.
do is fight alongside you. A giant Swallora. Giant Swallora.
Her muscles start to everywhere, just bulk up. She gets angry.
She's going Super Saiyan.
Yeah, Hulk Elora.
Super Saiyan E for
Yeah,
Laura.
if she wanted to take Darendale with her, who the fuck's gonna stop her?
Yeah,
She's built like a mountain troll at the moment.
You just turn around and Laura's just like, get him down, and just like Yeah, all right.
Aye, ma'am.
Did I stutter?
No, sorry. Look, we'll do it at once. I'm sorry, Mommy. Sorry. You know what? No, Mommy. Sorry. Yeah.
Run.
Something's unlocked within one of those Zens.
I think Allura.
Alert pops up on the screen. It's like, but instead of like achievement unlocked, it's like kink unlocked. Okay.
I think
Yes.
Allura is seeing Corbin getting frustrated and just turns to Corbin. It's fine. We can go. We don't have time for this.
Bring him home. From down near your knee somewhere.
Pull on the cloak. Hey.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Very small grandma here.
Yeah, I mean, just for
Pecan,
comparison.
would you like to ride the fire beetle?
There we go.
It's small enough, because you're not smaller than the crab, so you can't ride the crab. But you could ride my other shoulder.
There you go. That's how small you are compared to Laura at the moment.
You're
Jesus.
too cute.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh man!
It's like
My
a 1
hair
to
is-
4 kind of ratio.
You really could just put like Zakan in like a pocket protector, Laura. At this point, I think you'd be fine.
Mana,
You want
don't give her Kool-Aid Man vibes. Smash through the giant toadstools. Oh yeah.
No.
Okay, so this elf, whether or not they're Prince Darendel remains to be seen. This elf is put somewhat more comfortably, but still restrained.
Yeah, of course. That's all we wanted.
And the Zents that are with you is like, look, don't worry. Look, we're gonna get them back to the surface. Yeah, there might be a ransom to be at. Finder's fee? Yeah, something.
Where did you
Collect
collect him?
is like, I can't wait until I'm your boss.
He's like, he almost stole from us. He was trying to swipe one of the boats.
Was
Here.
he alone?
Yeah. I didn't ask. Go and ask. I was with
No,
you.
not.
Yeah, these
No
are
one
the
saw if he was
guides that
running.
are with you.
Oh, it's right.
Yeah, the beach guards are there. They're on those high chairs with little red shorts on.
Yes.
Oi, lifeguards!
No running.
Alright. You want to? If
Fine.
you're gonna go question them, I need to at least go inside with Allura. We might have to mini split the party.
This Zent suddenly looks exactly like the guy from Stranger Things. He's there with his like mullet and teenage.
No, it's just but no
Semi-mustache.
mustache. Just the tiniest little. No.
Okay.
Like a little pencil
His
stash.
uniform is the same as the normal Zent ones, but it
You
has
have to
like
be a
yellow
very
accents.
specific person to be able to rock the pencil stash, and I don't know if
Maybe
this
so.
guy is it.
Yeah, is he rocking it, John, or is
Is
it
he?
just sad?
Is it creepy?
No, none of that is true.
Yeah.
Not canon.
We were just leaning into your world
Hush, hush.
building. We're just leaning into your world building. We're trying.
Saying yes.
World building.
We're saying yes.
So it's yes, and or please no. It's one or the other.
Dear God, no.
Hey, good luck, Mana. Hey, Baron. So, you make this elf more comfortable and follow the Zentarum guides that came with you into the mountainside. Well, the cave side, sorry.
The mountainside, like, okay, I guess was an adventure.
Looks like a mountainside. Okay. So, let me get you onto a new map.
Oh no.
I don't know if anybody can hear the rain on my roof, but hey, ASMR.
No.
It's very soothing.
Hey, run back home and get sneak peeks. Sneak peeks of mental death. There's a very large numbers. We are everyone has stream, just chat popped out and stream closed, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Good. We're back into sneaky things now.
Sneaky things.
Sneaky
okay.
times.
We do not like the sneaky times.
Right? Sneaky times makes me sad.
Oh, I apologize. Okay, so let me quickly find out where you guys are, because there's lots going on here. Okay. Okay. Is there yeah, there is. We don't need that. Boop. Right, okay. So, you... Oh, let me try something. Cool. Nice. So I found Roll20 on Instagram posted the keyboard shortcuts for switching between layers. I was like, oh, that's really easy. Much easier. Okay. Now, people back home wondering what's going on here. We have dynamic lighting turned on, which means that the characters can only see what their actual characters can see. And do not get the full picture that you guys do. So no spoilers in chat, please. As they get...
Making me so worried.
Right. Just trying to find a good place to put my chat now. I just
Cease looking at the stream,
like
chat,
a
don't say
baby.
anything. It's all fine.
I think it's very tempting to peek now.
Hey.
I just popped it out and just closed my window. I couldn't do it.
There's no temptation.
Right, no temptation. All chat. Just
Corbin.
vibes. Just emoji vibes, guys.
Thank you,
Just the most
McClover. Those kind of spoilers are allowed. McClover's just like, be afraid.
Yeah, there you go. Like,
No, don't follow up with the just kidding. No.
Chat, if you could just give us
You're too
like
nice, McClover. Too nice.
just all emojis, no context. We don't care what it
yeah,
looks
just
like.
out of
Just throw
context
emojis.
vibes, chat. That's all you give us is out of context vibes.
Do we make that a Dream Pie redeem like emoji only chat? You can.
Yes!
That
Oh
is
my
a setting.
gosh!
That is a setting.
Yes.
Okay, so facts back home. For example, our friends Akan here can see this. Boop. There you go. That is the sum total of their view at the moment. See how everything beyond the walls is hidden away there. And I can get rid of this big S here. There is a secret door, but the Zentarum will just show you how to get through it, so there's no point to hide it away. Okay, so my friends, join us as you arrive in Metal Earth. Boop. You are here.
Oh wow, I cannot see a thing.
Can you not?
You know how I feel,
No.
just being blind all the time.
Oh yeah, your token
It's
is must up. Sorry, allow me to fix that for you.
no worries.
Do
Because
you
I
have
have
that-
like
You have dark vision, right?
yeah, I have specialized since the demon Ichor got on me, so it should be
What?
120.
Right, I
120,
couldn't
right?
even get special
Chat, you've gotten the
demonized.
farthest now.
I have
Yeah,
specialized.
more than my 90.
There you go, mate.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh god. I don't actually turn it off. Turn it off.
Put it back.
You can't see anything. You can just see a tunnel, that's all.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's the view that our friend gets there. Everyone back home? For those playing along at home. There we go. Okay. There we go. Chat has self-enforced a emote only chat.
Yes.
Nice. Nicely played, guys. Nicely played. All right. So there we are. This is the view of the cavern you find yourselves coming towards here. Now, yes, you follow into the cavern and the caves that the Zentarum are leading you through, and you come to a section of the wall, a large section of the wall, roughly 10 foot by 10 foot, which looks just like natural stone. And as you do, anyone got passive perception over 15? Or 15 or more?
Yo.
Same.
17.
Okay. Yeah, anyone with a 15 or more can actually see that it's a secret door. You can kind of spot the unnatural seam of the line of the rock. You actually find that it's there, and you see that the Zentarum, one of them goes up to the door while the other asks you to stay back, and the one that goes up to the door clearly whispers something. So there's a password. And
We listen for that.
no, sorry, they're very careful to guard.
Very whispery.
Sorry, and he's like, don't worry, you don't need it to get out. We're just safeguarding our ways in. This is our way in. There are other ways in if you want to use them. And you see the crack widen in the rock, and there's this kind of sound, and there's a shift, and some dust kind of drifts down, and it seems to be very well engineered. As the Zent slides it to the side, and it swings open, and the one that stayed with you kind of warns you, you don't want to be messing with that. I'm not risking it without our help, all right? It's got some nasty magic on it. I'll leave it at that. And he meaningfully reaches out his hand and shakes the 10d10 in his palm, puts them away. All right.
Come back to me when you have an 11D threat.
Oh, fuck around and find out, my friend. Be my guest.
Caleb, what did I
Zentarum
say about
motto.
intimidating people?
So, you are free to make your way south there. The guides are leading you. And you will discover...
Yeah, we'll follow.
Yeah. Doors on.
Hold on, I got little legs.
Zakan?
Me and you both.
Got you, Zakan. You're on my shoulder. Come on, buddy. You roll with me. You move with me.
That's nice. I like that. Love kids.
Caleb, I can't. I'm about to say, yeah, just run into your butt. Like, come on.
We're still getting used to her larger body. Is kind of like bumping into things as she's going through the cabin.
Actually, when you get to this part of the cabin, it gets smaller.
That laugh was
Accidentally
in
breaking
character.
off blocks as she's touching the wall.
I need to know that laugh was in character. As you were like, hey guys, just be careful when you punk. I'm just like, ha!
So, as you make your way along the dark tunnel.
We're moving in real time. Just keep
Yeah,
hearing.
I'm sorry, you haven't arrived on the screen yet, so I'm just waiting. I went ahead. When you
That's
get
very funny. Like, yeah, we're just going in little bits.
Oh man,
Oh
Yeah,
gosh,
so
there
much
it
fun
is.
while it
Don't worry
lasted.
about it. There you go. There's Kayla.
Alright, that work.
Oh, I see a
now.
tiny.
Okay.
I see a tiny
Where are
Zakan.
you?
Zakan's tiny.
Come here.
Corbin, it's one tunnel. Come on.
I know. I was just like,
Don't get lost in a one-way tunnel. Okay, stop
With
there.
this group, are you kidding me, John? We would be the ones to get lost in all
can you go down the hallway for me, and then just somehow we're in a different universe? Just you Hawk Show theme song playing in the background. What is happening?
Okay, so the group of you arrive at this junction here, and you can see that there is another passageway leading off to the east and curving away into the Underdark again. You become used to passages like this, just twisting and turning all over the place. Zakarn, you know all too well how easy it is to get lost and turned around. But as you reach this junction here, the Zentarum again holds you back whilst the other goes forward, and it turns out that this is actually a crossroads. As we go, nope. What was the one for? Damn it. Let's do that instead. Actually, can I? No, I can't change it. Okay. So yeah, boom. They open up a secret door, clearly saying a password again. And the way to the west is opened.
Me? West.
Off we go. John, out of curiosity, Kayla traveling between in and out of Mental Death wouldn't be familiar with any of the intricacies of these tunnels, right? These are specifically Zent tunnels, and so
This
they
is the
would be
Zentara
sort of
ways
alien.
and that. Yeah, you know that there's another part where there's a part of this complex that just opens up onto a beach on the water as well, right, just directly into the Dark Lake, which is where you've already come from before. Mana Vibes, the diamonds are inspiration crystals which you can give to players or me using your Dream Pies, which are the channel points for us here, if they don't have one. So at the moment they're all okay. Thank you, Rue.
Are these bridges?
Yeah, no problem, Mana. You're welcome. Please ask away.
That's a cool little map.
So yes, you are. It is a cool map, yeah. Now, can you see like what's north and south of where you are?
Yep.
Right. There's no walls there.
Yes.
Yeah. You.
Okay,
The characters can't see that yet because you're down in this kind of trench that's cut through. So you actually can't see what's going on up there. But as you arrive into the main area here, you can see the sides of this trench that's been cut through this main cavern inside the stalactite or the rock column that is Mental Dearth, and you can see that it stretches up above you about 50 feet high, and it's a 20-foot wide gully here, so it's pretty easy to make your way along, even our larger friends here. And you can see that it just cuts all the way through the cavern. And Kayla, you know about this. So you're interested to see that the Zentarum have these ways in and out of this central gully. Maybe you'd heard that they had the ways in and out of the central gully, you just didn't know the passwords. And you can see let's have a look here. You can see round about. Is there a specific spot where it happens? No, I don't think so. You can see a shattered platform at the bottom of this gully, and it's made of crystal, and it's just lying broken there in the middle of the trench. So we'll say, around about here. Okay, right in the middle there, and you know, Kalo, that this used to be a magical device that was used to lift caravans up and down from the gully when they would come in from underdark passageways. And let's have a look here. Yeah, but its magic ran out and it was discarded and left broken years ago. The Drow and the Duergar, after that, collaborated to replace the crystal lift with a system of mechanical lifts. And there's two on each side of that center point. One on the north side, one on the south side. And they use magic in the winches on the lifts, but they are not so fancy as this old one. So the magic lightens the load that's on the lift and then powers the winch that draws it up to the higher levels. And there's just a lever on the thing that can be just operated by anybody. And Corbin, I think you always kind of suss this out just as a general rule of thumb. Whenever you arrive somewhere new, you could definitely climb up and down here fairly easily. Okay. As well.
My parkour senses kind of go all over the room.
Yeah, Webster's already up on the side. They're like, what? Yeah.
Looking for those telltale signs of slight white paint on climbable surfaces.
Yeah, right. So yeah, are you gonna head up?
Yes.
I'm just trying to see which. I'm just double checking which way is the Zent Enclave, so that you would be, that's the direction you would go. I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's where they would take you, isn't it? Let's have a look.
Because that's where our stuff would be. Because isn't that's who's watching us. That's whose territory we're under.
Right. That's where they're bringing you.
So is it north?
Let's see. Zoom out about here. Sorry, it's quite a big map here. There's lots going on. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, so they gesture towards one of the lifts that's on the northern edge of the gully there. So does everyone just jump in there?
Yeah.
Can the other two jump in anything?
Need to be boosted.
Guild Superior coming in with a raid. Hey buddies, how you doing? Huge welcome
Hello.
to our stream team buddies. Good to have you. Hope you had yourselves a fantastic session. Welcome in. We are playing Out of the Abyss, and we have arrived in Mental Dearth, the outpost here, where all is not well. And thanks for the sub as well. Good. Thanks so much for the support, my friends. Who gets a spin of the wheel? Who gets a spin? No, Grim, we have to do the new fancy one. /shout out. Do the full whammy.
Stuck in the old ways.
There you go. Everyone, do give our friends over at Guild Superior a follow there. They play lots of interesting games and sessions and systems. Well worth your follow. Go and give them. Go and give them a click. No, just click right there, and you can jump over there and support them. Great to see everyone. Right. So yeah, Guild. Who gets the spin of the wheel with that sub there? Thank you. Now, as I said, yeah, I think Elora and Kalo, you kind of feel your large forms lightening slightly as you go onto the platforms, and the magic takes effect and lightens the load a little. So, could you all place yourselves just kind of up here, on the north side? Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, this is one of those cheeky maps where it's been rotated 90 degrees, so you guys are actually on the west side. It's up is west, down is east.
Oh.
But I will refer to it north and south as normal.
Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, Guild Superior, who do you want to have the Wheel of Shenanigans spun for? Which player or me? Would you like to get that?
Wheel of Shenanigans. Turn.
Shenanigans.
Tell us the chaos that we will learn.
Okay.
No, tell us the chaos we have earned.
Ooh, I like that better.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Oh, right. So.
Lock it in.
Burn to earn the scale.
Yes. Who gets the spin of the wheel, Guild Superior, and why is it Elora?
Don't bully Laura.
I don't want to know spins. I'm big. I'm all strength.
Mana, thank you. Subbing and gifting subs on their first visit here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure. So yeah, Mana, who would you like another spin to go
It
to?
me.
I think
Me.
I think they said hi, Battlescar Bunny. So I think that's
Oh,
you.
that's a high. I'm
But I
not
think-
wearing my glasses.
But I think that's enough. Right? That's
Yeah.
a nomination.
I thought that was just
name.
exclamation points.
Double the Corbin.
Corbin. Well, Mana's
Double
already
the
given
Corbin.
Corbin. So Corbin gets
Let's
two.
have a big portal.
More animals.
No,
Corbin.
don't you dare. Wheel.
Animal companions.
Wheel.
Animal companions. This is just
Come on, Will,
Oops.
please.
Corbin's
I'm
arc is
begging
the
you.
goal. You
Whoops,
said
all-
it as a funny joke, and now it's my goal.
Whoops, all wisdom.
Ah,
Okay, so 20 wisdom for
mulligan.
you.
I
Yay!
feel like Corbin gets
And-
that one very frequently.
I know. It's the only. This is why I keep having all these sudden clarity moments. It's because I keep getting doused in wisdom.
Whoops, all wisdom again.
Reroll,
Respin?
respin.
Or 25?
What does wisdom go to? Do I need that much wisdom?
And you're a monk, so
I think you just
On paper.
drop into a meditative
Have you read what it takes to become a monk of Rockraven? It's
Respin.
not an enlightening situation.
No, I missed that in the introductory page to Raven's Rock. I'm so sorry. I totally skipped over the brochure.
Yeah, and all of the chambers of death.
Corbin, you brought this on yourself. A wild magic search. So,
Okay.
please pop that in the bank. Mana Vibes, thank you for that. We do like those wild magic surges. And we have special
Oh, it's
tables for all the classes. So which of your classes would you like to have a surge for? I think player's choice these. I like mixing it up here. Do you want to be druid or monk?
We did monk last time. Druid. We'll just go back and forth from now on.
Now, Mana Vibes, that will kick in next time that we are in initiative, because so many of the wild magic surges are very specifically for combat stuff.
The next
so-
minute and whatnot.
Yeah, so give me that preemptive D100 there, if you would, Corbin.
Oh, sure. To the chat I go. Gotta pull it back up.
To the chat.
You guys deserve to see all the madness. Right, exclamation point.
Exclamation roll. Ah, cheers, Grim. Ooh,
You know
I
who
helped.
hasn't gotten
Well, Mana
a
Vibes,
spin yet?
you say you helped.
Yeah, I know.
Wait till we see what roll it is.
You never know.
D100.
Fireball
Okay.
centered on self.
All right, here we go.
Cover your eyes.
I rolled
you don't.
on
Sorry, you don't need the D.
Oh, that's what I did.
Yeah, just roll 100.
I rolled an M on a D1.
I have questions.
We're gonna start again.
What does it mean?
There you go. 26.
26.
Hey.
I really should put on my glasses, y'all.
Just in time for your 26th birthday.
Aw, bless your heart.
Potentially.
Sure.
That's some bonus points. John, can I give my spin to Zakan, who has not had the pleasure of
Look at him,
anything yet?
languishing over there. Poor grandma. Yes.
I mean, not this week.
It is going to be. Oops, all strength.
Yes.
I already had that.
Have it
I
again.
don't even know how to make Corbin It's Corbin.
You already maxed out?
I was, yeah. Until long rest, yeah.
Okay, so respin. Coming in
So
at.
Was that me? I was all strength now? I was
No, you had the wild magic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Another advantage. Enjoy.
Ooh.
Now, this is the only way people can get more than one advantage crystal, my friends. So chill. Did you give microbiologists their points back there, Kayla?
Yep.
Cheers, buddy. And Corbin gives inspiration to the DM for the birthday. Maybe. I'm not sure.
You know what? I actually can because you were way off.
And hang on, if I do this and then this, did that work? No, I don't think that worked. Hang on. Oh, it did work. Haha, there you go. 2 crystals for Zakan. Blinged out grandma.
Double bling.
Okay. Right. Clutching at pearls. Now, you arrive up into the marketplace and see a rather interesting scene. So yes, the trench here bisects an enormous cavern with a 30-foot high ceiling supported by naturally formed stone columns. Continual flame spells cast on stone lampposts reflect off crystals embedded in the walls and ceiling, illuminating myriad fountains, waterfalls, streams, and pools as they come rushing into the space from the caverns above. Water drips from stalactites onto leather tarps, covering clusters of merchant stalls north and south of the trench. Beyond these marketplaces are well-tended gardens of mould and fungi, crystal walkways and stone bridges. The tranquil beauty of Mantle Derith is undone by the sounds of combat down to the south, where you hear thunderous boom of metal against stone and see panicked Sverf Neblin running from 8-foot-tall Duragar. Christ, look, there's going out, watch out. He's going to bash through the door. Ah, watch out, mate, all right. They go running out. So hand on the Scouse accent for a while. So yes, the combat, the rather friction-filled situation that is going on is visible as you arrive here. Can you actually see the Jurgar, those of you that have got enough sight?
Mm-hmm.
They're down here.
I do think Kayla's in a panic, and we're gonna go over the bridge to the other side and see what the hell is going on.
You're going south?
Yes.
Really? Okay. The Zents are like, oi! Don't fuss it. We've got it covered. We'll let them, work out their
on your
differences,
side,
and then we'll sort things out. Yeah.
On your side, you've got it covered, but you and I both know that anything like this that spills over is a threat to your side as well. So if you don't,
I'd like to see them try.
Corbin's gonna put their hand on like Zakan's back, kind of a thing, and their voice is, we really need to stop trying to impose what we would do if we ran this place on this place.
Though perhaps there is.
It's not why we're here. It's not why we're here.
Give up the faith. Then what accent did I do for the Jurgar? I can't remember.
No idea. Please don't answer that question.
It was a long time ago.
Please don't do that to me.
It was a long time ago. Damn it! Should have looked at the VOD.
Got it. You're making a face. I can't see it. I don't have the Zoom chat up, but I feel like you are.
Don
You're
Kikato but
squinting
bigger.
at me.
That's it.
It's okay. I just remember the Swift-Neblin was Scouse, Liverpudlian. I remember. I think it was kind of like Yorkshire, kind of like gruff, kind of Yorkshire style, wasn't it? If memory serves. Anyway, so yes, you could just hear them like yelling and shouting, and the sounds of that massive again. They're clearly trying to smash through the doors into the Swift-Neblin compound.
Like,
These are very volatile times, and when there's a fight in your house, you would prefer it to end. I know
Yes.
the politics here, but I'm
Good thing this
concerned
isn't our
by recent
house.
events. No,
good thing
it's
this
my
isn't our-
it's my house, Corbin. So it does become my problem. Fine, Zents. You get half a day before I take action. Whatever you want to do, let's do it now before I change my mind.
Splendid. Right this way. Anyway, your lot are over here as well. Yeah, the Drow are also in the north there.
Yes. Well, while you guys are playing courtesy with the Zents, I will have to take a slight detour.
Zakan, you can, with your very high perception, you can see that there is there are clearly, the marketplaces are linked to the enclaves here. So the Zent and Drow marketplaces are here in the north, and then the Duragar and Swift-Neblin marketplaces are in the south. But you can see across the canyon there, the markets there are just in complete disarray. The tents and stalls have been knocked over. Various goods are just strewn across the floor, and there are slaughtered corpses of giant lizards and things lying about that have been just killed by the Duragar. And you can see two large Duragar, which I think might not be on this level. Hang on, yeah, they're not. Let me grab that.
Where did this Tycho come from?
That's cool, eh? There's
Hey,
just
there.
a draconic guy in the corner.
Hmm.
There they are.
What would you intend to do were you to cross the chasm there?
You have to play politics when you're here. So, the goal is not to get involved. It's to make sure it doesn't hit your side. Everyone has a warehouse, and everyone has a neighborhood. The intent is to make sure that it stays there. It happens every now and then. Someone doesn't play politics well, and skirmishes break out. It just so happens, with our dear friend Darendelle in the shape that he is, that if the influences come here, I want to make sure it stays exactly where it needs to.
Now, Zakan, you can see there now. Hey, wondering. Okay, so you can see there. You can see there are two enlarged Durgar just crashing through the stalls, chasing a pair of deep gnomes who have cast blur spells on themselves, and they're just flickering in and out of sight as they panically dash through the ruined marketplace there. And with your passive perception being what it is, you can also see 1/3 unarmed deep gnome hiding under the wreckage of a Zerkwood stall. He's got a pale kind of leather bag tucked under one arm and is terrified, clearly. And
Are these skirmishes common?
No,
Sometimes.
No,
Sorry,
no,
I
no.
really like that stall.
not at all. Not at all. No,
No,
the whole delicate balance of this place is that this shit doesn't happen.
Hmm.
This is very bad.
So then, I guess, to our Zent escorts, how long has this been going on?
No, I don't bloody know. It was with you.
Well, I
Yeah,
suppose
so
we'll
we
go
need to
inside
get
and find out.
inside.
It must be recent though. Those Durgar would have smashed through that door by now if it had been a while.
As you know well, since you've accompanied us from the surface, we have work to do down here, and if half the city is inaccessible, or split, or wrapped up in its own violence, then we can't, well, do what we need to do.
You know what? Those silly dwarf kings and their whatever they're going on about, that's got nothing to do with us. We were told to get you here. You're here. Goodbye. And they slouch off to the northwest.
Skan just shakes their head. Small problems for small people.
Ah, watch out! Go! Just like there's chase happening on the other side of the chasm there.
Let's find out what we can about what's going on, and if we need to, we can get involved.
You do
I
that.
know we have at our source.
Say again, Laura, sorry.
We have a big problem, like you said, not a small one. And if it has to do with the Demon Lord, we have to hurry there as soon as we can. And I don't know if getting involved here would help that.
But also your contact and your knowledge of the way forward is here somewhere as well as Esmeralda.
With the Zentarum, right?
You don't know.
Yeah.
The contact, sorry?
Yeah, the contact about, what was it, Graven Hollow?
Yes. Actually, it's a good question. I'm trying to remember where they were, actually.
I think that's the whole reason the Zents escorted us, right?
Well, no, because they had the contacts. As far as the surface world's concerned, this is their place.
Oh, yeah.
They're the ones that they know. Let's see here.
And the Zentarum are mostly non-Underdark races, right?
Yeah, there are surface dwellers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a look here. Da-da-da-da-da. Sorry, just trying to find that for you. Sorry. Does everyone have the anyone have that name of the contact?
Of which contact?
The one that you're trying to meet here, that give you the directions to the library.
Trying to look for.
Sorry, I should have made a note of it.
I thought I had it in my note.
I have so many pages.
All the notes. But I mean, it's okay. It's not gonna come up today. I will find that out for next time.
So we can collect information here, but I don't want to get involved in their fights. We don't have to.
Depending on who they're fighting, I may have to. Look, I'll let you
Always
guys.
a contingency.
Well, that's become a moot point now because, as you've been talking over here, the two Durga catch and kill the two Swerfneblin.
What the hell's is going on?
You just say them. Yeah.
Only we have
Serves them right. They kind of toss their bodies into the water over there, and they start crashing through the stalls to join their friends over by the Swerfneblin enclave. And with the extra two, they'll bust through even faster. There is that one that was hiding, Zakan. They're still there.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
What are we supposed to do?
Don't cross the damn bridge. I can't be here. I have to go. And I think Kayla's going up north towards where the drow encampment is.
Okay.
He's going to go to one of his contacts.
You're going to start making that way? Okay. Corbin, Zakan, Elora? You going with?
I don't understand why we've been standing here. If we weren't going to murder the people when they left and we didn't start murdering, it didn't make any sense. So now we're standing here. I still haven't gotten inside to where we were supposed to be, which was the whole point of us coming this way anyway. And so sure, I'll follow them, but don't expect me to do anything that doesn't involve me punching something or stabbing something. Don't tell me to do anything until then. Don't ask me questions. Because if it's not violence, I'm not doing it right now.
We'll follow your lead, Kayla.
So I think first thing Kayla's going to do, he will go over to look around, and at least in the encampment close to there, see if one of his contacts, either from the Isle of Stray followers or just one of his friendly contacts from in the Lolthdrau are.
The whole section looks really weird to you, Kayla, because clustered on this side of the trench are the Drow and Zentaran markets, but all of the tents, stalls, and animal pens are empty on this side. The merchants seems to have retreated to their respective enclaves with the goods and livestock with them after the Durgar started running rampant in the south. Now, there's the stream that runs through there, you can see, crossed by the bridges, and up north of that are the two enclaves. And you all start moving up. Which enclave are you heading towards? Kayla, the Drow are in the top right, northeast.
Yeah, perfect.
That way?
That's where I am.
Okay. Okay. You make your way towards the Drow enclave, and this is where their section of the main holdings are situated, and you arrive in this area here where you're standing now, and this is for the new arrivals here in Mental Earth. This is where the Drow cultivate edible and poisonous fungi. It's like just a garden that they're cultivating here. There are various dwarf zirkwood mushrooms that a mere 20 feet tall, which is that one with the dome in the middle there, and they kind of use that as a pavilion in the main area there, where they conduct business with visiting traders. But they are not there at the moment. But there is one next to Kalo here, which is apt. Thank you, Kalo. As you make your way into the fungal grove, retracing those footsteps from many times before Kalo, the old stomping grounds, as it were, you can see sitting on a zirkwood bench underneath the large pavilion mushroom is someone that you recognize. As you see your father kicking his heels back and forth. He looks up. Kalo! Welcome
Dad,
home.
what are you doing? How did you get out of the bed? What are you doing out here?
What am I doing
What's
out here?
going on?
Why, this is the Drow Garden. Am I not allowed to sit here?
No, you know exactly how they were going to. All right. Can you think straight? Can you hear me?
Yes.
You're not-
Perfectly, thank you.
There's no intrusive thoughts. You're not.
What are you talking
Okay.
about? Come on. You must meet the others. Welcome back. Welcome, all of you. Any friend of Kalo's is a friend of his father's. Come on, let's go. And he stands and gestures towards the Drow Enclave. And we shall return to Mental Earth and the Fungi Garden here next time. And see what is going on. Okay, thank you, everybody. Look at this dashing chap. Dashing daddy. So yes. Welcome.
New game. Dream Daddy. The
Kalo's
sequel.
hot dad.
Dashing Daddy.
So, thank
Corbin,
you
I'm
so
watching you.
much to these lovely storytellers here, and to you lot over there in chat. Thank you so much for joining us today, being active in the chat there, or lurking, whichever you fancy. It's always a pleasure to have you all here. Thank you for those bits and the subs and the follows. Absolute pleasure to have you all along with us for our adventure. And you're very welcome, McLover. Thank you as always. And we are going to draw our winner from our giveaway in just a moment. So last chance, everyone jump in. We have our fantastic giveaway from Scarlet's Song. The magical marketplace is much more magical than this marketplace, I can promise. And we shall see what's in store for the lucky winner there as you get to use it. What's in store? Haha, an unintentional pun. As you get to use it on those lovely shopping episodes that you all enjoy so much. As you can put them into your campaigns, play them as one-shots, whatever you fancy. So !enter to jump in on that. Now, we will draw that in just a moment, but let's say goodbye to these fine folks first. Elora Illustris. Who are you in the material plane?
Hi everyone, I'm Sam. I play Allura Lustris. She is a high elf rogue assassin from the grammar. And in the real world or on the internet world, you can find me here, QuestJunkiesUK for the Dimension 5 next week.
The finale.
Finale.
The finale next week. Dun, dun, dun.
Also find me occasionally on Sumasuda's channel, DMing Lost Minds of It.
Fantastic. Thank you. And reunited family member, Kalo.
Friends, hi. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I have been Kalo. On the real world, apparently my name is Mike, and you can find me as Grim in chat every now and then. If you don't see me here, you'll see me Sunday evenings, Monday mornings for Hunger of Ithrin, and alongside the wonderful Sam and John for the conclusion of the Demethrin 5 next week on Saturday.
Saturday the 28th, yes indeed. And moving along there, Corbin.
Not muted. Hi everybody, I'm a Corbin, but in the material plane, I'm a Buns, and you can find me on Twitter at HoneyBuns and on Twitch at BattlescarBunny. I was supposed to start a lovely game called Cult of the Lamb the other day, but could not because I had to get a new car. Life things happen.
There you
But we will be trying to start that off again. So if you would like to join me there, I'm going to try to do that around 1 p.m. EST. And if you jump into chat, I'll name one of my cult members after you.
Yay.
So we try to make the cult of cozy.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And Zakan.
Hello, I am Steven. I have been Zakan, our cleric ranger person, grandma. And if you don't find me here next week, you won't find me anywhere. This is the only thing that I do. But you can also see me on Twitter at Distant Shores if you want to, I don't know, read about weird housing or video game takes.
Thank you. And we are QuestJunkiesUK, and we'll be back later on, or tomorrow, if that's where you are in the world and what's going on for you. Next up, we have Barovia and Beyond. They have defeated the Guardian of the Portal Way through to the next domain of dread that they are questing towards, the Ravalia, a twisted, corrupted carnival. And we shall see just what's in store for them there later on. And then we'll be back with Wild Beyond the Witchlight tomorrow, and on Friday evening in the US or North America, and Saturday morning over this side of the world, we'll be back with Candlekeep Mysteries for the first time this year. So looking forward to all of that. And keep an eye out on our socials, the Twitters and the Discords and everything. If you want to see what's coming up, we have a fantastic charity event with Lord Gasumba coming up next month. We're doing an interesting version of Blades in the Dark, but over in the Greyhawk setting, the D&D setting of Greyhawk. So very excited. We have some very special guests. Guy Sklanders from How to Be a Great GM and the fabulous Dead Aussie Gamer will be joining us for that, along with our own wonderful Merrin Patch and Mod Extraordinaire Phantom. Come and join us there and see if they can survive the heist of a lifetime over in Greyhawk. And we will be back next week, as I said, yes, with The Hunger of Ithrin. And don't miss that Demethren 5 finale over on QuestJunkiesUK. Oh, excellent. Moocloud got their Phoenix dice. Nice. Enjoy. They roll annoyingly well. Yeah, I can sympathize with your DM already. Or your players, whichever is relevant. Please do, Moocloud. I look forward to seeing which ones you got. Okay, everyone. Thank you all so much. Let us draw ourselves a winner and close up those giveaway entries. Just refresh, make sure everyone's in there. Thanks again for joining us, everyone, today. We're going to be doing some offline playtesting of some interesting Blades in the Dark mechanics. We have developed a way to use Blades in the Dark for certain encounters in D&D. So we have a way of figuring out Blades in the Dark rolls from the D&D character sheet. So we're going to be playtesting that offline and bring to you the most exciting experience that we can. When that happens next time, we're in Chicenta. That's going to be kicking in. Okay, so closing up those giveaways there. Today's copy of the Magical Markets from Scarlet Song is going to Wandering Endlessly. Congratulations. Okay, we'll get that to you either here in your whispers or over on the Discord, and look forward to seeing how you bring that into your games. Scarlet Song stuff is amazing, everyone. If you would like to check them out, please do so. And they have an awesome Patreon, one of the few patrons that I am a member of. Do not jump into too many, but Scarlet's is definitely worth the monthly fee. Lots of very imaginative and beautiful stuff, and cool art and stuff as well. So give that a check there, and we will head off raiding with all of you lovely folks. Who is on at the moment? Any stream team? Guild Superior's finished. Who is on at the moment? Let's see. Okay. Our friend GM Hina is on at the moment, so let's go and see what Hina's up to. And please do stick around and give them a follow and say hello from us. And we shall look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. You know what to do, my friends. Stick around for that raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi.
Oyasumi.